You are very easy to distract. Yes, you. Why did you click this video? Because the title or the thumbnail distracted you. You were gonna scroll, but you didn't. You stopped right where you were. Is it somebody somewhere? I'm not like those guys who prank quotes and whatever that said if you want to keep them distracted, give them circuses and gladiator games or whatever. Man, I'm terrible at quotes. I need to work on that. Anyway, my point being, I almost got distracted again. This is the same system that even the governments used. For example, we had some very, very serious demonstrations one 2024 or I don't remember. Anyways, what happened? We all showed up for the demonstrations, yes? Online and physically on the ground. Now, riddle me this. If the number that was online that was trending hashtag 10,000, 50,000, 60,000 engagement in a particular topic, if those numbers had really translated to the ground, then what would have happened? Whatever that people had set out to achieve would have been achieved. But what happened? People were demonstrating online. People were being commentators, reporters, speculators. To go 50,000 people, we are headed to State House. Every single step was a trending topic. We get from here to Kitengela is trending. We get to Mlolongo, Expressway is trending. We get to Pipeline is trending. There is literally nothing we were doing. We were just commentating on the whole issues and we were the participant of the issue. What was that? The simple art of distractions. But in the real sense, there was really nobody. Crickets at the gate of State House, at the way to State House. Literally nobody. And those who were on the ground, in the CBD and wherever, what were they doing? They were concentrating on just taking photos for the day, reels for TikTok, shorts for YouTube. All that they wanted was the crowd that was coming from participating in the demonstrations. Let me compare other countries. The pink nation, I don't know, Indonesia, is it Philadelphia, Nepal, and I don't know which other country. Look at what those youths were able to achieve. They went to the streets. We didn't hear about it even on X or on Facebook or even on YouTube. The only time we get to know that they had a revolution is when we heard that they had burnt their parliament. The youths and the university students from other countries, when they revolt, we only used to hear about it when they finally achieved their mission, not a moment before. But for us, we were trending the moments before, and that is how we were not able to achieve our goal. Now let me ask you something. Why do you think the government, and most governments even in the world, are so keen on making sure that people have access to the internet and to online job opportunities? Because this is where you remain distracted. Why do you think so many social media CEOs have come into the country lately? They all want to set up such that almost every social media in Kenya right now can get monetized. Government is like using 100% of their brains right now. If they ban you, who do you turn towards? Them. They get you distracted with your TikTok live challenges at 12 a.m. You all know what you were doing at those challenges. Then they know you will spend the next 1 week talking about a live challenge that happened like a whole week ago, instead of focusing on good governance, on corruption, and such other things. Do you think that it is by default or by design that the government is trying so much to create like those hotspots in market and what have you? My friend, you just go to TikTok, you watch one video of somebody dancing or a monkey talk or those dark animations. Just one of it, you watch it for 20 seconds and the algorithm will decide that you love that kind of video and you will be flooded with almost 1,000 of them. And then it's 2 hours later, you've been doom scrolling, you forgot about your revolution, you forgot about whatever it is that was pissing you off, you have laughed your head out. Makasiriko imeenda. Then you go back home. You sleep, tomorrow, repeat, same. You hear of another case of corruption, another case of misappropriation of your public funds. Then you're angry, but then you go to social media and then boom, doom scrolling and you forget about it again. Listen, so many youths have been distracted by these online job opportunities to an extent that they are no longer angry about the lack of employment or their unemployability in this country. It's like it's so easy. Even if I don't find a job or even if I'm not employable, I can still find a way of making money online. I can still find a way of making money through social media. I could start a YouTube channel like some guy I know who has started a channel and for 2 years he has not yet been monetized because he doesn't have the 4,000 watch hours yet and he still hopeful thinks that he's going to do it. I mean, don't they say that insanity is doing the same thing the same way over and over again and expecting different results? What I'm trying to say is, it would be awesome if you would like, subscribe and share this video. Where were we? young people and thinking that they can monetize any social media account, any content or anything. Why do you think that the government is so easy with you bashing it each and every day, each and every time on each and every small issue on social media, especially X? It's because they know that is where you get to let go. That is where they give you a distraction. You go there, you start an issue, a serious issue. Some other people come, they confuse the movement. You started it with corruption, it has ended into a gender issue. Kidogo kidogo, it's a religion issue. The government is happy. The day well spent. Why would they not provide free Wi-Fi for you? Why would they ban social media accounts? I remember when people used to say, oh, during this protest, they are going to turn off X, they are going to turn off Facebook, Telegram, I don't know. No, the government is not that stupid, especially a government that has realized that for its young people to vent, they only go to do it on social media. They know if they turn off these social media sites and whatever, you guys are going to pour onto the streets. I'm sure each and every country that has had a successful revolution is because the government made a very fatal mistake of banning their social media and even some of them switching off the internet throughout the country. That is how you get people to go to the ground. Now imagine, I hear people are demonstrating maybe in Kitengela, I'm in Kajiado, and I'm like, I can stream live everything on TikTok, the news are covering it live. But if they switch off the televisions, if they switch off the media companies, if they switch off the internet, I will start by first of all going to my nearest town to check what's going on. And before I know it, I'm at Kitengela. Before I know it, I'm at State House. Like, what? And do you even know what the biggest distraction is when it comes to people and like joblessness, and then nobody wants you to vent or to expose everything that is leading to the sorry state of unemployment or terrible living condition for the young people? Is when you are distracted with fake opportunities. And sometimes this is what eats our own. We are distracted by the fake life on social media. That is why if somebody from Crowd One comes and tell you invest 10,000 shillings, so long as you give me like 2 people every month, you're going to buy a car by the end of the year. And you think, wow, what an easy job to do. All I gotta do is post my link to my status and I will find 1 or 2 lucky people to join. I know people who have been down on that road. All I can tell you is that machos tupu. Then the Forex guys comes in, lies to you. Don't worry, I got everything for you. I have the bots. All you gotta do is invest in the account or deposit some money in the account and you just sit pretty. Then what happens? You go, you rob your parents 10,000 Kenya shillings, your ad and savings, you pour them into that account. The influencer vanishes with your money. You forget that they are making money from influencing. You thought they were making money from trading. But because you were so eager and so distracted to even realize or even notice that these guys are making the money from influencing and not from trading, by the time you realize that actually your money is gone. Why are you going to take this guy? He didn't force you to give him your money. You willingly did that. You didn't do your due diligence. But then now comes the biggest one of them all, betting. I don't get the psychology behind it. One person wins 100 million, then 10 million people each daily will spend 100 Kenya shillings to bet so that they can win 100 million. It means these people, for the 10 million people are spending 100 million daily, they are making the 100 million that is won once, maybe every 3 months. So probably in a month they are making 3 billion while giving out only 100 million. It is the biggest distraction of all. Us guys get hooked up into the betting cycle and into the betting sites because of the hope that we will one day become that one person with silly bonuses. Out of 16 games, if you get to guess 15, we're going to give you 3,000, 10,000. And then you feel like that is a deal. I don't know about you, but I know of all the people that I've interacted with, and even sometimes myself, we do not bet just to get the 17 games right. We mostly bet to just get the bonus. Because something somewhere at the back of our head tells us, you cannot get the 17 games. It would take a miracle for you to get the 17 games. All we are chasing is 14, 15, 16 games. Because maybe the bonus are like 10,000, 40,000, 1.5 million. Small percentage. And this is the trap. The distraction is already set, but we don't get to see it because we already hooked into it. It's like we are being wired to be distracted from the moment we go to school. I swear, just go to YouTube right now and search how to make passive income of this and this amount daily, you will get hundreds and thousands of passive income opportunities, which most of them are a lie. And those people who sell you booklets for business ideas for making, I don't know, 500,000 shillings per month with only 20,000 investment. Come on, you guys. If it was that simple, everybody would do it. Amazon KDP, print on demand. Oh my, the things that I've done, it's really, really sad. Anyway, see you in the next one.